In the hollow streets of a forgotten city, there walked a 30-year-old black man, Zaire. His mother named him after kings, but all he'd ever felt like was a pawn. He had potential. People told him that since he was 7. But by 27, potential felt like a curse. He lived in his auntie's basement, surrounded by half-written rhymes, half-finished visions, and a full-blown fear of failure that kept his feet frozen. One rainy night, Zaire dreamed he was walking through a maze of mirrors. Every mirror showed a different version of him, one rich, one locked up, one dead. At the center of the maze sat a throne made of broken clocks and rusted chains. On that throne lounged a figure cloaked in shadows, eyes like dying embers, smile like a snake. "You finally came," the figure rasped. "I've been guiding your steps for years. Welcome home. Who are you?" Zaire asked. The figure leaned forward. "I go by many names. Doubt, excuse, delay, but most know me as the devil." Zaire stood firm, though his knees betrayed him. "Why me?" The devil's laugh echoed like thunder. "Because you're mine. You've never made a full decision in your life. You wait. You drift. You fear. And I thrive in all three." Zaire clenched his fists. "Nah, I got purpose. I got dreams. Dreams." The devil chuckled. "Dreams without action are my playground. Let's play a game, boy. Win and you leave free. Lose and I own you forever." Zaire nodded. "What's the game?" "3 trials," the devil hissed. "One for each chain you wear. Fear, procrastination, and drift. Pass all 3 if you can. Trial 1, the Cave of Fear." Zaire was dropped into a pitch-black cavern. Every step echoed, but no walls met his hands. "You'll fail. You ain't good enough. You just like your daddy." Every word crawled under his skin. But then he remembered something his mentor once told him. Fear only lives where clarity dies. Zaire shouted into the dark. "I ain't my past. I ain't y'all's doubt. I'm more than this." Light exploded. The cavern vanished. The devil frowned. Trial 2, the swamp of delay. Zaire next found himself in a swamp waist deep in mud. Signs pointed in every direction. "Start tomorrow. Wait until you're ready. After this one last thing." He tried to move forward, but every excuse he ever made tugged him back. "I'll record when I get better equipment. I'll start my business when I get a little more saved up." He realized the more he waited, the heavier he became. So he screamed, "I'm moving now." He took a step. The swamp fought. But he pressed and another, until solid ground met his feet. The devil's eyes narrowed. Impressive. Trial 3, the River of Drift. Finally, Zaire stood before a river that glittered like gold, but the current ran strong. On its banks he saw old homies laughing, smoking, zoning out. He saw distractions, women, fame, comfort. The water whispered, "Just float, that's easier." He stepped into the current. It was sweet at first, effortless. But then days blurred, dreams faded. Identity dissolved. He caught a glimpse of his reflection, hollow-eyed. Lost nitrogen monoxide. He yelled. He fought the current. Every paddle felt like swimming through cement. But he pushed, until his feet scraped the other side. He crawled to land, breathless but alive. The devil rose from his throne, smoke rising around him. "You broke the chains," he snarled. "But know this, I never die. I just wait." Zaire stood tall. "Wait all you want, I ain't drifting no more. I act when I hear the call, and fear gets no vote." The devil screamed as he crumbled into dust and clocks shattered around him. Zaire awoke back in his auntie's basement. But the fear? Lighter, the purpose? Clearer. He didn't touch his phone. He didn't roll up. He opened his notebook, wrote 3 pages, laid out a plan, one action, then another. He didn't need to feel ready. He just needed to move. And with every step he took, the devil's grip grew weaker. Moral: outwitting the devil ain't about being perfect. It's about breaking the cycle. Feel the fear, but act anyway. Kill delay with discipline. Stay focused when distractions look divine. Zaire wasn't a king yet, but he was no longer a pawn. He was proving himself, one move at a time.
Be authentic, be awesome.